welcome to today's stream! How's it going today? Welcome! I hope you've been having a great day! Yo, Stick, welcome! Did you change anything for the chat to work or you just randomly decided to fix itself? I had to completely remake it from scratch. I don't know what's going on with the on-screen chat lately, because now it works, but maybe after I close OBS, next stream it's not gonna work for some reason. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's just super random. I have no idea why it happens. I don't know. It's weird. So every time that it happens, I have to completely remake it from scratch. Yeah, we'll have to find out next day. Yeah, maybe if I change the size or something it works. I've been thinking about that. Maybe if I just change the size, maybe it will reset itself or something and I won't have to remake it completely from scratch every time. I don't know. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I've had a nice day. I had very good food today. Yes. And I'm also gonna use this stream to make myself work. This stream is gonna be an excuse to work. Este stream va a ser una excusa para trabajar. Yep. Porque ayer me tomé un momento para avanzar un poco una de las TGs que voy a hacer hoy. Y fue como, sí, quizás debería hacer esto. Yesterday I took a moment to at least make a bit of progress with one of the CGs I'm gonna work on today. And I thought, yeah, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should use the stream as an excuse to work on this finally. But I'm doing well. It's been a good day. Yup. Let me move to the drawing screen. Ta-chan. I'm not gonna say any context about what you're gonna see here today. It's all a secret until the story comes out. You're gonna have to guess. Scared of what good food could imply. It was... how to describe it? Okay, that's not a good way to start. It was like some sort of... it wasn't exactly burritos. It was... how to describe it? It was tortillas, definitely. Like tortillas is in the bread ones. But instead of filling them with mincemeat, they had textured soy. It was like vegan burritos, but it wasn't exactly burritos. That's what it was. Hoy he tenido muy buena comida, pero no sé cómo describirla. Porque eran tortillas de las de pan, las de hacer burritos, pero no eran exactamente burritos, eran... porque si digo que eso eran burritos, seguramente aquí me van a querer pegar una paliza. Me van a mirar muy mal, mínimo. Pero en vez de usar carne picada, tenían soja texturizada, que es como un sustituto de la carne picada. Y está muy rico, no sé, sabe exactamente igual. It tastes exactly like mincemeat. Textured soy tastes like mincemeat. It's amazing. I don't know. It's like a substitute for it, and it's really good. I recommend it. For example, it also works very well with spaghetti sauce. También funciona muy bien como salsa para espagueti. No sé, queda muy bien. Si se hace con salsa de tomate, sabe exactamente igual que la carne picada. Y así es como se hace la salsa boloñesa vegana. Yep. This is how you can make vegan bolognese sauce. Is it called bolognese? Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna be working on some CGs for Stories of the Dreaming World for the next story. I'm not gonna show most of them. I even made a folder to put all the CGs I cannot show, and it's called Out of Stream. Podría ser peor. Siempre puede ser peor, pero mi comida siempre está bien. Oh, eso me recuerda. Ayer hice un experimento. Yesterday I made an experiment. I made a food experiment. I made breaded hot dogs. That's like corn dogs, but it didn't turn out that well. The breading was a lot different. instead of being like flour based, it was panko based, so it was very different. It was good. The hot dogs are really hard to fry that way, but it tasted good, so that's something. Mi experimento ayer fue hacer hot dogs rebozados, pero el rebozado no quedó tan bien porque cuesta mucho rebozar hot dogs. Fue un momento de inspiración que pensé, ¿y si probara a hacer esto? ¿Qué podría salir mal? Pero estaba rico. Eso creo que es lo más importante ya. So, let's go. I can work on at least 3 CGs. Creo que puedo trabajar en por lo menos 3 CGs. Yep. No son muchas, pero no creo que el stream me dé para mucho más igualmente. They are not that many, but I don't think the stream is gonna allow me to work on much more than 3 CGs. It will be lucky if I can finish even 1. So let's go. I'm gonna fix some things about the lines first. This is the liner that I was working on yesterday. It was really fast to do, so there's a lot of things that can be fixed in it. Like the line thickness, I think I should start paying a lot more attention to that. It's something that I really need to start paying more attention to. Have you already completed some CGs? Not really! All of them are sketched only, except this one that is line arted. I only have the sketches so far, so I haven't completed any of the CGs yet. Aún no he completado ninguno de los TGs. Bueno, ninguna de las TGs, no sé cómo se dirá. Pero yep, tengo que hacer todos. Me queda mucho por trabajar. Por suerte el texto ya está hecho. Luckily the text is all done, so we don't have to worry about the text. I'm gonna fix the hood a little bit. Still have trouble drawing hoods. Sigo teniendo un poco de problema dibujando capuchas, pero nos las arreglaremos. We'll learn along the way. Especially because I'm gonna have to draw a lot of characters with hoods here in this story for some reason. Everyone wears hoods at some point. Well, not everyone, but a lot of the characters do. Se dice gráfico de computadora. Cierto, los gráficos de computadora. Suena mucho más técnico y profesional. Computer graphics. Okay, I think this is gonna be a bit better. Hoods are hard, especially the shape here. It's a very weird shape. How does this work even? I don't get how this works. No sé cómo funciona esta capucha. Quizá esto debería estar simplemente más abajo en el borde de la capucha. Quizá no se vería el interior. No sé. Yeah. I'm gonna draw the hair. Oh, another thing that I can show. I've got the designs of the characters here. This story is only gonna have these 2 characters. One of them might look a bit familiar, the other one maybe not so much, but remember that I mentioned that there was a new OC in my list that I did not expect to have to add? Yeah, that's the character. This is the one. I had to add her to the list. Yeah, it was eventually gonna happen. Mencioné el otro día que tuve que añadir a un personaje nuevo. Es esa señora. Ha tenido que ser añadida a la lista, no he podido evitarlo. It's a lady, but she's very androgynous, so it's on purpose. She's very tall. I wasn't planning on adding her to the list, but I had to. I ended up giving up and adding her to the list. Yeah, she's very tall. She's very cool. I have ended up getting very attached to her accidentally. This was not planned. This was not in my plans. Esto no estaba en mis planes. Esa señora se supone que no debía salir en más de esta historia, pero ha habido un cambio de planes. Yeah, the freckles are a nice detail. I like them. They are very important for reasons. The freckles are actually important for the story. It will make sense later on. Tendrá más sentido más adelante. Que las pecas tengan relevancia en la historia. De momento no puedo decir nada más. De momento cualquier cosa que diga es spoiler. Anything I say is a spoiler. At least the story is all written. I just need to finish these illustrations. Need to put them in the game. Maybe add some sounds. And also... what else? I need to add some more lines to the text. Because there are some parts that have annotations and there are annotations like, add another sentence here. Because it feels a bit empty. Yo, Ruby, welcome! How's it going? What do you mean? My taxes being done or the chains making noise? What are you talking about? Are you paying Mausito his salary though? Very important question. I hope you've been paying Mausito his salary for his job. He puts a lot of effort into making taxes. Yo, Crumpets, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna use this stream today to work. It's gonna be my excuse to work. Because I gotta do these CGs someday. 3 whole slices of cheddar. I even had provolone. That's good. I guess that sounds good. I'll have to ask Mausito what he thinks about that. Oh my god, I have an important announcement. I made a tier list with your OCs. I wanna see! I hope to see Rory up there in the highest tier. Let me guess. I wanna see it! That's true, that's true. I should put it here in the chat. Joshua made a tier list template for my OCs, so if anyone wants to do the tier list of my OCs for some reason, no obligation by the way, it's a lot of OCs. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, because holy shit, it's a lot of OCs. There's the template. But most importantly, there's only one rule. There's only one single rule to making the tier list. You have to show me. You need to show me the tier list. The rest are in the same tier, then there's Yellow Yomi. Who is the other OC in the highest tier? Which is it? Which is it? You can now make a tier list of my OCs here. Thank you, Joshua, for the template. There you go. There's the link. If anyone wants to do it, I'm gonna pin it just in case. Yeah, feel free to do it if you're super bored and if you want to do it. I made my own version, by the way. I made it. I can show my own version of the Yomi OC tier list. Oh no, Bakiyomi is done. What Twitter account should I... Do I want to see it? Do I want to see that? I feel like if I see Yomi, I'm gonna be cured of all possible scares. Feel free to tag Yomi Gardenia Twitter. I do appreciate that you commissioned it, but why did it have to be Yomi? Oh my god, your tier list crumpets. Okay, those are good choices in tier S. But important question, why isn't Nephil below literally everyone else? Why is she the lowest? I'm curious. Not for anything negative, I'm just curious. What sets her apart from the others? Just that she goes to the same hairstylist than me. Let me show you my own version of the tier list. Also, do not be afraid of putting characters on low tiers, I do not mind. I do prefer to see that, because it feels a lot more sincere to see that there's characters people like and dislike. Everyone's free to dislike anyone, except my Aunt Cecilia. If you dislike my Aunt Cecilia, I will call the police on you. Steer entirely is literal. You will see. Let me show you my tier list of my OCs. So let's see. This is my tier list of my own OCs, because clearly I love everyone equally. Yes, my OCs, my Aunt Cecilia, and everyone else. I love them all equally. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yellow, use below all of them because you like being stepped on. That's not true! No! That's not true. No. Yep. My Aunt Cecilia are tier SS. My favorites. These are my most favorites of all the characters. One of the characters in this one, she's here. She's right here. Yes, that's the alchemist. She's there. There's also tier S, but wife tier. Don't mind that she kind of sneaked in here. I don't know why she's here. She should be on the lowest tier. I don't know why she's up there. Yes, she's lying. She should not be here. And then there's, you know, the others, characters that are cool, but I have given them a lot of attention. Characters that are cool, but I should give them more attention. This is like how forgotten how the OCs are. That's what the tier list is categorized with. Tier C is like, you're okay, I'm glad to see you when you appear. They are just fine. These are neutral, but it's not so bad. They are still my OCs. I do still like them, but I'm just not that attached to them. And lastly, there's the E tier. I don't like you, but you're my OC and I have to tolerate you. So yeah, don't be afraid of putting characters in lower tiers. I also have characters in lower tiers, even though clearly I love all my children equally. You have a tier for your cheating. No, that's not how that works. No, that's not how it works. Distracted. Vtuber tries to not get distracted while drawing. Speedrun. I'm already distracted and it hasn't even been half an hour. Yo-hooo Tetera, welcome! How are you doing? That is really a dude with a bug in his head simply because he's funny. I'm glad. I am glad though. He deserves better. Sagman deserves better. Look at him. He's a good boy. only 2 of them in my tier list are top tier, the other 2 I just like their full illustrations you've shown. That's also fair, yeah. I hope that someday, when I can finally release all their stories, it will be way easier to see which ones you like, which ones you don't like as much. Yeah. Here goes from absolutely legal and variable to Yomi would sell it on an adopt first chance she gets. Maybe, perhaps. These 3 are here because I feel like I still have to keep them here for reasons. Some of them for plot reasons, some of them I just can't get rid of them. Waying is so low, do you wanna fight? She's not that low. Where is she? She's tier A. Tier A is you're cool and I have given you a lot of attention. That's like the best thing that she can get. That is outside favorites. She's there. She's in a very good tier. All the characters up to, I don't know. All the characters until tier C are like characters I really like in general. Just that some of them haven't gotten as much attention. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Unless the character is in tier D or E, they are not that forgotten. Perhaps that day won't come because you're playing Final Fantasy XIV and getting distracted with ranking MOCs. Wait, Final Fantasy XIV? Yo, amazingness! But because I like her a lot. She's one of my favorites, but it has nothing to do with her going to the same hairstylist as me. She's just a character that has been with me for a long time. Yeah. And also I really like the story and the group of characters she's with. I really like the setting of the cafeteria. It's one of the stories that have been with me for a very long time. I love the cafeteria a lot. But yeah, there's a lot of characters here that are very important to me. There's like some of my very first characters that have been with me for a very long time. Characters I have just an insane attachment to. I mean, I am a self-insert. I am here. I am here. I'm literally me. But the blonde one is not Yomi. She's separate. We just go to the same hairstylist. The only things we have in common is that she has the same bangs as me and she's also ghost. That's all. That's all that there is in common. But she's not me. She's not supposed to be me. Okay, let's try to get a little bit less distracted. We've got a lot of things to do here. I'm telling the truth. It's true. Should this hood be a bit smaller, I think? I think it should be a little bit smaller. Creo que la capucha debería estar un poco más pequeña. I feel like it looks very big. But she's not me. We just have things in common. Get this close here. I have a very big idea of what colors. We'll see how that turns out. Why would you throw me in the first chance you get? No, why? Why? Why is my roll so low? Wait, which one? You got Jared, right? I think. It's not that low. Where is he? He's tier A, come on! come on, that's tier A, that's not low at all. That's not low at all. Tier A is fine. Not being on tier S is tier S is like the what's it called? This is privilege zone. Oh, that's true. Stick got Jared. True. What's this boy with white hair? He's at the bottom. Which one? Wait, who? Oh, this guy. You mean this guy? Right, because I have his hair as blue in my hair, in my head. I'm sorry. I think he sucks a little bit. He's a bit lame. I'm sorry to say this about my OC. No, sorry, Roby. I would not throw you in the trash. You're not the same as him. Don't worry about it. I need to improve him a little bit though. He's not in any story right now and he cannot have character development at the moment. Maybe if I get to give him more content, he will improve his ranking. For now, he's just down there. He doesn't have the good OC privilege. Okay, what else do I have to fix? At least the hand. Well, not the hand, the arm. The hands still need to be fixed though. They also need to be fixed. The reason bro so low is because what the hell do I do with this photo? Yeah, basically, that's the reason. Also because he tries to... He's always trying to flirt and failing. And I think that kind of characters really suck. I don't like them. And he's like that, so he has lower rank. Homie, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Fuck, did I read the title and the first thing I see when I come in is you with the tier list on screen is hilarious. I cannot help it. It had to happen. Hadn't even been 30 minutes and I was already with the tier list on screen. I cannot help it. It's impossible to focus. But every character gets a chance to improve. All of them, even if they are low, they can get better. Funny thing, the other character I added to the list, I ended up deciding what character it would be. Because I had the concept in mind, but I didn't have like a design idea or anything. And then I went to the list of discarded OCs, and I have brought that OC back from the dead. Secret? I could show the design, but wait, give me a second. Give me a little second. Wait, I've got the sketch in another file. The design is not finished, so maybe I'll better wait until it's finished, because for now the design is not completely finished. I'll show it when it's done. But the other character that got added to the list used to be a discarded character. That's even worse than the lowest tier of OCs. That's just like going back to the idea box. So sometimes even the characters that get discarded get the chance to come back. You so much sound the same. Yeah. It's just the artist curves. It's impossible to focus. It just comes naturally. Distraction just comes naturally. It just happens. It cannot be avoided. Someday when those characters get the chance to shine, maybe they will become better. Maybe Nishi will stop being so lame and he will be truly cool when he gets character development. Right now he has no character development. And the other two of the lowest tier are there for different reasons. The first one is there because this is a character that was born from a meme. This character is just here because he's annoying. This character, every time that a key in my keyboard breaks, the meme is that it's his fault. He's literally the incarnation of a technical issue on every computer I've had. Whenever a key doesn't work, that's his fault. He steals keys. So yeah, that's why he sucks, because he steals keys. He's annoying. In real life. He's literally a problem turned into an OC. Their voice literally me. Ruby, why did you steal my keys? How could you? And the last one is because she's just horrible. She's the worst mom of all the characters. She's just evil. But evil in a very bad way. I don't like her. But I have to tolerate her because sometimes you need characters like that. Sometimes you need characters who are absolutely horrible people. Because sometimes there are characters like that and people like that. So yeah, not everyone can be a good person here, sadly. You get haunted by your own OC? Yes. Well, I'm haunted by all of them every day, every single day. They live rent-free in my head. So yes, I am haunted by all my OCs. Wait. Cat's making noise. The story with the guy that steals keys, it happened with one of my previous computers. One day the I key stopped working and I had to struggle for a long time. Whenever I had to write something, I could not write the E key. E? Was it E? No, it was not E, it was I. It was I, yeah. I couldn't write the I letter in any word. The key just wouldn't work. So I had to copy paste it every time. But sometimes I forgot to copy paste it. So whenever I wrote the word good or well in Spanish, which is bien, I ended up writing Ben. And that sounded like a name. So I kept randomly saying Ben every time I wanted to say bien. And that's how that guy came to be. Ben became a meme and then became an OC. You say that and then we have Nier Automata where everyone is absolutely based and no one is a... Yeah, totally! I don't know if we have seen the same Nier Automata. Have we? Is the Nier Automata you've seen a Yoko Taro game or is it another Nier Automata? Because in Yoko Taro games, usually, mostly everyone is horrible people. A lot of people in Automata are good people though. So you're not that wrong. Que ben, exacto, que ben. Hold on, cat. I'm back. They are all dateable in such a level. I don't know. It depends on how much you like red flags in some cases. The funny thing is that Ben, the OC, has now kind of become important lore-wise. My hair is red! Ah yes, typical saying of yes. This character's got a lot of red flags, but red is my favorite color. Yo, Shonikan, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try to work on things today. Emphasis on try. Big emphasis on try. There we go. I think more or less the line art here is done. I don't need to do that much here, so maybe we can start to paint it. Do or do not, there is no try. I mean, there's also the saying of I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Maybe I'll try very hard and get very far. I had to play some other gacha games. Totally don't get only Nickable games. Nika physics game has a decent story. I don't know anything about the story, but hey, that's good. That's good because the game got a lot of initial reputation from the physics, but hey, if it has a good story... I don't know that recently there was a story about a robot, and a friend sent me screenshots of that and I got very sad. I got really sad at the robot story. This is really unfair. Tried Granblue and got bored too. The start of Granblue is very slow, so that's understandable. Granblue doesn't get good until like chapter 41 or so. That's when it gets really good. But until then, it's very typical cookie cutter JRPG story. Yup. You were told the story of Kilo? I don't know. I don't remember the name. Let me check. I can check the screenshots. Maybe it is. It made me really sad. Let's see. Yes, it is. It is Kilo's story. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the story that I was shown. That was very sad. It was. That's my biggest weakness. Sad robots. Don't do this to me. Yep. Nika saw some physics. Alright. Understandable. Really understandable. None of the designs really appeal to me from there. Maybe I haven't seen all of them, but I should probably have to check it out. Didn't really catch my attention from the start or the first characters. But it's nice that the story at least is good. Yo, Wanami, welcome! How's it going? Long time no see! Oh wait. The two people with long bangs and long time no see. Story's very cool, basically going through a personal crisis because she believes she's useless but her mech is so reliable. No! Don't do this to me. Ah! The mech made me sad. The Talos, right? I think it was called the Talos. Maybe they don't click to you because you keep seeing them from behind. That's not true! I just saw a little bit of the initial designs and none really caught my attention. I'm doing well. I'm trying to make some progress with these CGs. I want to try to finish them to be able to release the next story of the Dreaming World. My latest project. So far there are 3 stories and this is gonna be for the 4th. I cannot say any context, or it will be spoilers. I'm not gonna reveal any context today. It's all gonna be with no context at all. Also not too interested in the designs, more interested in the characters. I don't know, I need to get interested in both. Sometimes I get interested in a character because of the design. I would still have to get to know the characters to get interested despite the designs. Been stuck on this one for half an hour, stop paying attention to chat. Jiggling keys. Jiggling keys, what is that? Why is jiggling keys? What keys? Are you going to stream tomorrow or Saturday? Tomorrow yes, Saturday probably not, because on Saturday I've got D&D. Yep, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. And I'm probably gonna be with Olive doing La Granada. Yep, we're gonna move the stream to tomorrow. ¿Qué es ese título? Yo-hooo, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. ¿Acaso es un reto para el chat? No te preocupes, he fallado el reto como en menos de 20 minutos de empezar el stream. Why is there a mouse spinning? Why not? That's Mausito. That's our chat mascot right now. He's a friend. Only real complaint, that's a lie, there's several. It's a visual novel, so there's not a lot of action. Yeah, I guess a lot of gacha games do end up being very visual novel. But I don't think people really play Nikke for the gameplay. So maybe probably the gameplay is the least of the worries. Also see the back of Gold as a leg somehow? Wait, as a leg? A leg? Maybe when it's colored it's gonna look different. Wait, I can hide the sketch and now we can paint a little bit. Let's go. Let's get the characters here. And let's paint her first. You know when you jiggle a keychain in front of a baby? I don't know, I've never done that. What happens when you jiggle a keychain in front of a baby? Must not eat the mouse. Yes, please do not eat Mausito. Please do not eat Mausito. Venía a proponer mi tema para divagar un rato. Eso también se puede, sí. Eso también está permitido. Oh, the sleeves! I forgot the sleeves. All this time line arting things, and I completely forgot the sleeves. Tanto rato haciendo line art y se me han olvidado las mangas. Muy bien, Yomi. Muy bien. Very well, Yomi. There we go. Gameplay in Nick is actually one of the most frustrating, boring, annoying, complicated, confusing, slightly obnoxious gameplays that I've had to experience in my life. That's very big words. That's a lot of very direct words. The music goes super hard. Yeah, sometimes that's enough. Sometimes the music can really save something. Oh yeah, and if it has auto, then you don't have to worry about the gameplay. Oh yeah, this reminded me. Yesterday I played a very short RPG Maker game. I realized that I had a lot of downloaded RPG Maker games, and I decided to try a couple of them. I finished like 2 of them, and one of the games used art from a gacha game for the characters. Sometimes some RPG Maker games do that, they just take art from other places, certain graphics and stuff. It's technically not legal to do, but they are free games that people make for fun. So as long as they don't get in trouble. The thing is, I got curious about where the characters were from, so I ended up looking it up. They were from a gacha that's only in Japanese, called Yurudora. And I looked around to see the designs. There's a lot of really nice designs. But it makes me sad that it's only in Japanese. And there's literally no results when I Google the game. You only know about Elegant, she's the best. Which one is it? Is it the one that also has the same bangs as us? I know there's a girl like that in Nikke. Is she the one with the long bangs? Even without I worry about the gameplay, because to auto it takes forever. Ah, shame. Still invested in the story enough to keep playing it. Don't actually recommend Nikke, it's really boring outside of the fan service. Another yellow Yomi! Oh yeah, then it's the one that I was thinking of. I guess her design is nice, she looks cute. That's one of the few characters I know. But I don't know any of the names. I don't really know any of the characters, aside from having seen them around. Still no Space Funeral. I'm sorry, I have to play it someday. I still need to play Space Funeral. How long is it, by the way? I could maybe try streaming it depending on... I don't know. Obsessed with a game called Boom, which is really funny because it's a parody of Doom! Whole gimmick is that she wants to put Boom on everything. That's funny. 2 hours! Then it would be perfect for a stream. I made a little list of what games to play next. So I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add Space Funeral because it's about time that I play it. The one that had the gacha arts also lasted like 2 hours or so. It was nice. Apparently it had been made for a jam. So there were some features that were clearly intended to be put there, but couldn't be fit in the game in the end, like battles. But it was nice. If you ask me what gacha games I recommend, none. Agreed! Yep, no gacha games. Gacha games are the devil. The worst. Do not fall for gacha games. Do not listen to gacha games. Do not play gacha games. Online services are the enemy. Does your garden has edibles? No, it doesn't have edibles. It does not. It doesn't. I do not produce anything illegal in my garden. Literal walking pig has screen can play Doom. That's true! Oh my god, I saw that video of a guy playing Doom in spin the patterns. You can literally play Doom in everything. Holy shit. I think one of the craziest Doom playing on things that it shouldn't that I've ever seen was Doom playing on the task manager. That was wild. Soy Yomi would hit hard. But Yomi is a very contradictory word, because a morning Yomi, I go to sleep in the morning. I am not awake at the morning. I literally don't exist on the morning. Wait, I gotta get her eye color. Let me go get the... I get lost on all these folders. Okay, it should be here. There we go. You need vitamin D. Yo, Lampre, welcome. But I don't want to wake up early. The sun burns me. I am a creature of the night. You're using Clip Studio Paint now? Sadly, no, I'm using Sai. I need to get used to Clip Studio. I always end up defaulting to using Sai. But welcome! Yeah, I used the tool to fill the line art before. It's super useful. It's really nice. Wait, this should also be... Gotta add the buttons here. Take care, Nami. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. At least 15 minutes at the sun. Well, the 15 minutes that there's a bit of sun before the sky gets dark. I woke up not so late today. Well, no, I woke up at 3. I woke up at 3 today. I've done worse some days. He doesn't like to wake up to get her vitamin D snacks. Got him. Okay, no. Even cooler is Bad Apple playing at everything. That's true! People also make Bad Apple play at everything! Holy shit. How do they do that? It's just witchcraft. It's absolute witchcraft. Yo, Internet Mouse! Welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing some drawing today. My legally obtained Clip Studio Paint purchased from the official website with a legal license. Costed real money. Yeah, same. And Sai too. I also have the Sai license. Yep. Very recommended. It's sad that Sai is one of the most pirated drawing programs, but it's made by a single person. It's made by this one guy, and I think he really deserves the support. Why is that the rat rotating? That's Mausito. He's the Chad mascot. Yep, he's there. Mausito is there chilling. How does this work? I think this doesn't really make sense. How does this work? Maybe I need to change this line here. Bicalita. Bicala dando vueltas. Okay, I'm gonna make the cape go here. This way I don't have to really add any new lines. There we go. Oh yeah, maybe I should add a colored background to more or less get a vibe of Try some sort of yellowish brown. Desaturated. Maybe lighter. Something like this. We'll give it a bit more of color after that. Wait, Red Robin Hood? Who? The ribbon needs to stand out quite a little bit. This ribbon is important. The way the reference layer said seems the girl selling very high definition doll of herself. Oh no, the other one is a lady too. Yep, it's just a very tall lady. There she is. Ta-chan! A drawing of me trying to convince my friend to cosplay as my waifu. Good luck, Stick. Good luck. I hope that you can convince him. Yo-hooo cards, welcome! How's it going? I'm an hour late, but it's okay. Yeah, don't worry. I had not realized that an hour had passed. Ha 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 ha. It's fine. There's still time to make progress. I'm totally not gonna get distracted again. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be fine. I will make progress. I will not get distracted. I will draw a lot and finish like 5 CGs. Yeah, but I'm not gonna give context of what is happening here. I'm gonna let you guys guess. I'm gonna let you guys guess, and I'll only answer with a smiley emote. I'll just stare and smile at you, and we'll have to find out when the story is released. She's driving her. That's all I can say. Smiley emote. I can't wait to show the story though. I can't wait to be able to release it finally. I'm gonna try with this brown for the cape, and if it looks like too much, I might try another brown. But for now, I'm gonna try this one. Let's go. Maybe like no silver for you. I'm just trying to keep the spoilers. I don't want to spoil it. Things are happening. Hope it's not Bitcoin she's driving her with here. Now that I can say it's not Bitcoin, it's real coin. Needs money for college, her lesbian friend will happily. That's a whole different story. We will see. We will see what's going on here. Yo-hooo music, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! More difficult challenge than drawing all my more than 400 doses. Distraction is my passion. Hell yeah, me too. High five. I've already gotten distracted like 3 times, don't worry. It will happen again. I mean, it will not happen again, totally. I will not get distracted again. I will work a lot and finish all the CGs. Even the ones that I cannot show. I can't wait to show this story. I really like it. Real coin? These crypto bros ran out of ideas for coin names. Yeah, now they are even starting to trade with physical money. Like, they have invented this IRL coin. New fellas, the reason Mausito's name is Mausito is because Raton is a funny name and Yomi didn't let me call him Ramon. Who knows, maybe it's Mausito's surname, Ramon first name. Mice can have many names. Mice can have many names, yep. Wait, is this supposed to be that low? Oh no, this part of the dress should be a bit higher up. In fact, it probably shouldn't even be visible at all. See, there's one button here, another one here. Clearly a rat, and we named the damn thing Mausito. I mean, from mouse to rat, they are like very close cousins. Like they are very similar. Just that mice are way smaller, rats are big. They are not that different, rats and mice. En un futuro tendremos a un Mausito de su hermano Ramón. Ramón el ratón. Mejor nombre que Mickey. No le digáis a nadie. No quiero que me demande Disney. How did the game go for you? Hope you had fun here. You mean Machinarium? Yeah, it was really fun. I got really stuck at the part where they made me play Connect 5. But I did it. I won. I was able to win at Connect 5. I can't wait to play it again. Next week I'm gonna continue it. It was really cool. I think I probably will be able to finish it next day. So we might be able to see the ending. Okay, let's paint all the things that we know what colors they are. I'm still unsure about the background. I guess I'll improvise. I know how... I know... Wait. I mixed two sentences there. I have more or less an idea of how I want the ambience to look like. But I'll have to experiment a little bit. After this I have another CG that I can work on. But I have a better idea about how that one has to look. Wait, this needs to be a bit more gold. There we go. No, chat keeps disappearing. No, YouTube. YouTube, why? At least it's not the on-screen chat. The on-screen chat keeps failing every time I prepare a stream for some reason. Maybe refreshing the page can help. It happens sometimes that YouTube does weird things. She's selling the doll for Scooby snacks. Ah, I don't know. There we go, this is looking more complete. I'm gonna change the color of this. Oh, maybe it could be metal. Could Maybe some sort of silver. Like here. There we go. Maybe what's the catch though? Ruby Mouse, it has more experience in that department. Internet Mouse doesn't want to do Ruby's taxes. There are people named Smith who do not work in blacksmithing, so there shouldn't be any problem with a rat called Mousito. True, exactly. Names don't necessarily have to define your life, you know? Okay, now let's paint the other character. Wait, should I have the entirety of the clothes? Probably not. Probably only with the shirt. Since she's at home, she would probably be just wearing the shirt. I think with this will be enough. Yo, Rancor, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream! Yup, there are 4 Yomis on screen. Me, the Pixel Yomis, and Ham Yomi, also Mousito. Mousito's up there, but he's an honorary Yomi. The one that is merciful and caring for their OCs is Yomi, me not so much. Am I merciful and caring with my OCs? I try to be a lot of times. Of the dim color design with a really bright eye-catching bow. Yes, the bow is really supposed to stand out. Yup. It's a very important feature of the character. In the middle of a staring contest, the one who wins gets the money on the table. Ah? Who knows? It's funny to see your guesses though. It's funny to see your guesses about what's happening here in this image. Whole Yomiverse is there. Almost a new one is coming. No, 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 not Baki Yomi. Not Baki Yomi, please. No. Why? Why would you do that? I fear. I have fear of the moment I see that image. I feel like it's gonna hound me forever. It's really gonna hound me forever. Doing okay, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Sometimes some days are just okay. Not good nor bad. But better okay than bad. What image? The one that I'm drawing. This is the scene that I'm drawing. Just one more adventure, 2 years in out payment in advance. You will see, you will see. Just gonna say, it's not a happy story. This CG is not from a happy story. That's another thing I can say. The hair. I guess I can use this color for the borders. That right in the middle one with green hair, your niece or your sibling here. That's me. That's Yomi Gardenia. It's my persona. That's my persona. Sometimes she appears. Sometimes I take the hamster form. Oh, the ear. forgot to paint the ear. There we go. The characters are done. So now it's time to do the background. I feel like I can add a different color for the inside. There we go. So the table is probably not that hard. Wait, I'll paint the table on the other layer. For the background, what I'm gonna do is probably blur the part with the wall and the portrait. This way I don't have to add much detail. It can be just everything with... what's the word? What's the word? The perspective kind of blur, like when things are far away they look more blur, proximity blur, I don't know. I don't remember how it's called. Speaking of ham, a different kind of ham. People give a lot of flack to ham for being cheap sausage. Wait, what? People do that? People complain that ham is just cheap sausage? Why? I don't know, I prefer ham to sausage. Ham is great. I like ham. Sausage. That's the first thing I hear about the ham sausage drama. Ham sausage discourse. Okay, the table. I don't want everything to look like super brown. What other good color could there be for a table? Maybe white, like there's a cover in the table. That could work. That might work. Purple-haired girl has been winning this staring contest here. Who's gonna win? We'll find out when the story is released. Tan tan tan. Maybe for the sofa something reddish I can imagine. Or maybe a bit duller. Like this. Oh. Thinking about the games I played yesterday also made me think about something. One of the games I played yesterday was a game that someone made for their group of friends, and it reminded me of Milanesa de Perro. And this whole kind of subgenre of friends making games for friends, I think it's always really fun. I've played like a couple of those. There's always a lot of things that are like internal jokes from the friend group, and it's always fun to see. Games like that always really transmit the love that the group of friends have for each other, and it's really fun. I did try to make a game like that a long time ago. Guys, why are you all why are you all doing that? Stop! This is a no mewing zone. I don't know what that is yet. Something to turn your face into the Giga chat or something. I have no idea. I hate this. Yep, that was a couch. Yep, it is a couch. And this is a table in front. He looks away for 1 second. Everyone is mewing on her. How could you? Why do you do this to me? No! I need to drink water. I'm too old for this. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I've been asking myself and everyone. What the hell is mewing? Who invented that? Why? I don't get any of these new words. What do you mean my eyes are full of rays? You cannot even see my eyes. What? Where is the rays in my eyes? What is literally any of that? Okay, the background. Kinda wanna make the wall kinda lighter color. And I'll do the rest as spots of color so we can blur everything with Photoshop. And this way it's less work for me, because the background will look good without needing to paint it all. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, in this part, this is supposed to be like a corridor, like the entrance corridor. So we're gonna paint it a bit darker and in a more bluish color. Don't exercise to make your cheekbones become chica. The jaw exercise thing gives you a rounder jaw here. Why? Why? Why do people even do that? Does it even work? Does it even work? It's the main form of looks maxing, something you do to become a wrestler. I want out of here. I don't like it here. I need a dictionary. Yo-hooo guide, welcome! I'm getting distracted a little bit. It's really hard to concentrate. It's really hard to concentrate. I thought they were on a train. That could be, yeah, it kind of looks like it could be a train. If it weren't because of the painting here, could have been a train. I'm gonna try. Gotta focus. Oh, wait, what? Why is there a... Did I not paint that right? I think I didn't. I'm sorry, what? Why? Ah, I have to delete that. There we go, that explains things. Let's see, there's another room there. Yeah, that's where the entrance is. I can maybe add some more details in the walls so they don't look so empty. They don't mess up much. I don't know what else I could add though. Walls don't really have anything special in them usually, unless you put some decoration in them. Yay, have fun guys, enjoy the chapter! We need to fix this too. But in English, actually, it's called Delicious in Danger. Gonna fix this. I'm gonna redo the portrait. So it's a little bit more like this. And then maybe I can copy paste it and put another one here. Now there's two of them. Wait, but maybe they should be. It's a bit tilted. It's a little tiny bit tilted. Let's see, like this. Perfect. It's not gonna matter much when everything is super blurred, but might as well do it as well as possible. There we go. We can put them together. Maybe I can make it so one of them is a bit cut off like this. That might work. Thinking. Everything being symmetric is my hell. So true. Yo-hooo, David, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Symmetry is pain. And this boy maxing and purple is so maxing. Why? Why must you speak to me in forbidden words? Someday maybe I will understand, but I don't know if I want to. Bye bye, mouse. Take care. Have a good night. Never heard the dab me up, you out super tweet. Dab me up. Oh my god. Okay. I think one thing I could do that I think would really help is adding the floor here. A little bit of floor. What color could the floor be? I think it should be a contrasting color. I think it should be some sort of wood, but I feel like that would maybe look too brown in general. It's gonna look a lot better once I add effects and everything, but because right now it looks super dull. It is kind of intentionally like this because it's supposed to look gloomy as hell. We'll see. So maybe I can just pick the same colors to keep the palette consistent. Oh no! I painted on the wrong layer. Whoops. There we go. And maybe we can add the ground here. This would be the floor of the corridor somehow. Maybe when the layer is wrong, it's the worst. When that happens, it's the worst. Let's see. Is this gonna mess up the perspective? Maybe, perhaps, maybe it will. When you log into GIFs on Discord, type in Yomi Gardenia, you can see the awesome GIFs I made. Oh my god, I have to. That's true. I need to check out the GIFs. I wanna see them. Okay, let's add another different color. so this can stand out a bit more. What else could we add? Maybe there could be like you know those things on walls that are like a wood cover? I don't know how to call it. I don't remember what the word is. No! Would you kiss homie for $100? Some of you have it. Yeah, sure. First person actually puts the 100 on the table. These series are becoming stories by themselves. The perspective is gonna be so messed up. La perspectiva va a estar horrible. I guess this perspective shouldn't reach higher than that. Or should it? Maybe a bit less. I don't know. I don't know perspective. I really don't know perspective. Perspective hard. Why did you put this bag of corn on the table? Okay, and with the portraits, I guess we can make it something a bit more either contrasting or maybe keeping the same dull color palette. This is gonna be a gloomy as hell scene. It's what it's supposed to be, but it's hard to find the colors for it. I think filters are gonna be the biggest help. Okay, I think this one works. Shivering snacks. Yum. They would kind of look like cookies. These could be cookies, perhaps. Oh my god! Today I dreamed that I was in a school I've seen before in dreams, but this time I was at the cafeteria of that school. They had these muffins that looked incredible. But they were like €4 each muffin, and it really hurt me even though it was just a dream. They also had like a whole jar of lemon mousse for like €10. I should have bought that. It was a dream. I could have done that. Blondie grabs a whole handful of dry corn and eats it. Purpley watches in horror. Oh no. Okay, let's add some effects. Let's start with adding some contrasting colors. Some blues and purples and all that. We'll see how that goes. Me, medieval peasant, when my lord corrupt noble pays me in grain. There we go. This is looking a lot better. Look at that. This really adds to the ambience. Also, something we need to keep checking out. How does it look with the text box? Wait, but this isn't gonna be the text box here. Text box here is gonna be another one. It's gonna be... what about this one? Ah, that's a small one. Wait. Gonna make it a bit bigger. There we go. Now we get a better idea of how these should look like. Would be something like this. Maybe we can add another line of shadow. Or please call Alina. Oh yeah, that's Alina indeed. It's her. She showed up in the very first story. Finally, she's getting a second appearance. The characters from the first stories are gonna keep appearing, gonna keep showing bits of their stories. Look at that, I think that's gonna add a lot to it. Maybe with a different inclination like this. Let's try the app to good to go. I've been wanting to try it. I really want to. It looks super useful. It's like the gacha of Red. It's a food gacha. I really want to try it. I think it would be a very good idea. I really want to start using it. It looks so useful. I've heard that the fruit one is a bit more unlucky because you can get fruit that is like kind of on the limit of being a bit rotten. But I feel like the bread one sounds amazing. Blur this a little bit. Although maybe kinda depends on where this light is coming from. If it comes from a window, there should not be windows in this place for reasons. Depressed lesbians, maybe, perhaps. I cannot say anything. I cannot say anything about this. Maybe at the end of the stream I'm gonna drop a little breadcrumb, but... creo que depende del establecimiento. Tengo que mirar a ver. Debería instalarme la app algún día. Siento que sería muy útil. Okay, let's paint a little bit of the shading of the ladies right now. This way everything's gonna look a lot more complete. One thing I can say, she is very depressed. This one is very depressed. It's not gonna be a happy story. If I manage to finish this art today, I might put it in the game and maybe show you one screenshot of it. Let's create Lucy. She's cute. Time to make you suffer. That's me with a lot of my OC. But this one in particular, this OC, she suffers so much. I feel bad, but at the same time, this is like my favorite trope. I am very sorry, Alina. It had to be like this. Yours is the kind of story that makes me cry the most. I have cried while writing things about this story. I've like legit cried while thinking about it, even. Sometimes because I found music that really fits with some things, and I ended up legit crying. Was she already immortal at this point? Ah, good question. There is a hint to that could answer the question. There's a little hint. A little tiny, very eye-catching hint. There's also another thing. At the beginning, her hair is a lot darker, but with time it keeps getting lighter and lighter. Until it becomes white. Yeah, music is the best. Music gives so much inspiration. Yo-hooo Juan, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. Bienvenido al stream. ¿Qué tal estás? Welcome. You like this kind of trope, then I'm guessing you must love flirt. I haven't watched it, but I did start reading the manga before it got an anime, but I never continued. Music is the best, thanks. You're also the best, music. It was a good joke. But yep, sad immortals is one of my most favorite tropes ever. It just makes me very, very sad. And I love when stories make me sad. I like it when stories make me feel things. And then I want to make stories like that so I can cause emotional damage to people. I hope that I can manage to do that someday. Should the shadow be there though? Now that I noticed that? Maybe I need to make these lighter. Maybe that's what should be lighter. I feel like this looks nice. I should watch flirt at some point. I really wanted to continue reading the manga, but then I forgot and never continued. It was really nice. Among Us? Among Us? Okay, we're gonna do it so the light is at the top of the table, which would make sense, right? Lights are usually on top of tables. Otherwise, you are not gonna see what is on the table. It just makes sense to have a light on top of a table. It's gonna be like this. kind of want to give this scene a grayish filter. I kind of want to make it very sepia in a way. Yo, Shadow, bienvenido. Bien. Aprender inglés es bien. ¿Qué tal estás? Y uno es one, yep. ¿Y dos? ¿Cómo se dice dos? Entonces, one. No, no, eso es 11, eso es 11. One es 11. Imagina tener que decir one por tantas veces como el número que quieres decir. Eso sería muchas veces decir one. Es como poco práctico, ¿no? One más one. Ahí. One más one. A ver, más sombra aquí. Ahora el saco. Debería usar esta sombra para el saco. Maybe I should add this shadow for the sack. One también funciona. Así es como se dice en perro. One. ¿Dibujas con mouse? No, dibujo con tableta. Estoy usando una tableta. Además una tableta con pantalla, así que estoy dibujando directamente en la pantalla. Vamos en otro dialecto. En dialecto Vtuber. Chuchu para 4 amiguitos. Chuchu son 2 patitos. Porque el 2 parece un patito. Siempre me hace mucha gracia que el 2 parezcan patitos. The number 2 kind of looks like ducks. Doesn't it? It's like little ducks. Son patitos. Yeah, dibujo en tableta. ¡Tachán! Magia. Hace tiempo dibujé en ratón cuando no tenía una tableta, pero ya después de usar tableta y estar acostumbrada, es difícil desacostumbrarse. Como mucho en ratón podría ser pixel art. Podría dibujar igualmente con ratón, pero siempre es como más cómodo con la tableta. I could still draw with the mouse, but it's always more comfortable with the tablet. Ok, un poco más oscuro aquí. más aquí? No, no tiene nada que ver con España el dibujo, ¿no? No tiene nada que ver con nada de eso. Ahora el lazo. Voy a pillar directamente colores de aquí para los ojos y demás. One thing I don't know how I'm gonna do is the progression of her highlight. This highlight that she's got here, it's like one of the defining things in the color palette. And I don't know how it's gonna look when her hair starts losing color. No sé cómo va a verse cuando empiece a perder color del cabello. Wait, I just remembered something. This needs to be two expressions. This is supposed to be the first of two expressions. Also, maybe I should make her head a little bit longer. Quizás debo alargarle un poco la cara. Aquí. Incluso los inmortales no pueden escapar a las canas. Yep, exacto. Hay algunas cosas que ni la inmortalidad puede detener. Viene con el trauma. Mucho mejor. Creo que ahora está mejor. I think she looks better now. There we go. There's supposed to be another expression. I'm gonna do that expression before continuing the coloring. Or maybe I should do the coloring first. ¿Por qué la cara larga? Porque está muy triste. Está muy muy triste esta señorita. Literal, la base de su personaje es que está triste. Aquí no está triste, pero aquí sí. The face of someone fed up with all the Gen Z memes. Oh my god, imagine being immortal and having to see all the jokes of the new generations over and over. This is truly the face of someone fed up with Gen Z jokes and memes. Esta sí que es la cara de alguien muy muy cansado de ver memes de generación Z. Imaginad ser inmortales y tener que ver todos los memes de las generaciones nuevas. Terribles. Entonces, ¿aquí hablan español e inglés? Hay alguna gente que solo habla inglés y alguna gente que habla principalmente español, gente que habla los dos. Hay un poco de todo. Tú habla lo que te sea más cómodo y yo ya responderé en el idioma que sea. No hay ninguna obligación de hablar como solo en uno de los dos idiomas. Ya, no hay problema. Oh no, now she looks kinda angry, but no, she's not angry, she's just sad. Maybe like these? Maybe these will help. With the hood, her entire face is supposed to be very shadowed. Tal como está la capucha, la mayoría de su cara tiene que estar ensombrecida. No pasa nada, tú ve donde tengas que ir. No hay ninguna obligación de ver el stream si quieres hacer otras cosas, no te preocupes. Bye bye. Que vaya bien. Now she looks like a Sith. That gives potential for a whole different story. Yogo-saku, ¿qué tal? Wait, ¿qué no había? ¿Qué no había? ¿Obligación? No, no hay. There we go. Oh no, she looks so sad. Se ve muy triste. Lo siento mucho, mi niña. Sé que estás muy triste y que es mi culpa. I know it's my fault that she's sad. I made her like this. She wasn't going to have this whole story at the start. She started out being just a side character of another story. And then I ended up getting more attached to her than the rest of the story. I don't like the protagonists of that story a lot too, though. But now she has become way more important than them. En realidad ella iba a ser un personaje secundario de una historia más grande, pero al final acabó teniendo su propia historia. Y ahora está aquí, estando muy triste. Where she dies early. Oh no. But now her existence is connected to the entirety of the Yomiverse. If she dies early, there's no Yomiverse. I need her to exist and be sad. Otherwise, there is no Yomiverse. Si no se vuelve inmortal, el Yomiverso no existe. Todo depende de ella ahora. No puedo cumplir su deseo. There we go. Now the hair. El cabello. At least now she gets to meet this other character. This other lady. She's very cool. This other lady was not supposed to become a character. Now she is a character. Should the neck be maybe a little bit shorter, I think? Quizá el cuello debería ser como más corto. No sé. Option B, make all her friends immortal too. Oh no. That could maybe be an option, but I don't know. There's a... It will be explored later on. All these things will be explored later on. There's a lot to explore here. I don't recommend gacha games. I will instead make a gacha game with your OCs in a crude stick figure like style. Then give it to you, have you monetized it, and then use that money to buy and finally play Xenoblade 3. Crumpet? You're gonna give like the most limited units, seasonal units to Rudy, right? You want to see those Rudy seasonal units. I know. But why does it have to be a gacha? No. Can it not be a gacha? It would be cool if it was not a gacha. Wait. I painted where it shouldn't be. No, yes. Understandable. Very understandable. There we go. Aren't gachas like the most profitable type of games? They are, but there's a lot of things that I could complain about with gacha, starting with the predatory gacha system and monetization. It is gambling after all. But also, they are online services, and online services are my worst enemy. I always end up complaining about online services, but I can do it again. I can complain about online services as many times as necessary. I hate them. I don't like online services. Because everything that is an online service is destined to die early. Because as soon as it stops being profitable, the companies delete them and do end of service, and then those stories are lost forever. And I don't want my stories to be lost forever, so I don't want to turn them into gachas. Yep. I want my stories to be able to last as long as possible and be preserved as long as possible. And I want them to be stories from beginning to end. And online services tend to make incomplete stories so they can keep expanding them over and over and add more chapters and more characters, which is cool because you can expand the fantasy world as much as you want. You can add as many new characters as you want. You can add new stories. But then it's also a massive amount of content that it's hard to get into if you are too late to get into a gacha. And also, preserve it. It's harder and harder to preserve it. Yeah. And it is really hard to monetize them well. Yup, a lot of gacha games do not last for very long. And it is not affordable because you need to keep updating it very often. They are games that need to be updated constantly, or either they die. If there's no updates, they die. And if they die, they get deleted. Because they are online services, and maintaining an online service costs money. And that's why I don't like online services, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So no, I would never want my stories to be a gacha or an online service. I want them to last as long as possible. And I don't want... what's the word? I want them to be complete. I don't want them to be unfinished stories. You suddenly started talking about Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, that's one of the fears I have. I don't like that it's an online service. I love Final Fantasy XIV for the story it has, the world it has, but the thought that it's an online service that someday will probably die makes me very sad. It makes me really, really sad. Bye bye music, take care! Before going a recommendation, have you watched Six the Musical? No, I haven't! I'm not much into musicals. Never been too much of a musical person. Or movies in general. I really don't watch that many movies in general. Yo, got no face, welcome! Yeah, 11 is still going, it is still going. And they are gonna do a collab with it in 14, in the next expansion. They're gonna make a whole questline that is a collab with 11. At least I hope that it lives for very long. I want Final Fantasy XIV to live for as long as possible. I think it's gonna last for a long, yeah. It does still have a lot of steam in it. It is really good, and I'm really looking forward to Dawn Trail. I said it the other day, but the week Dawn Trail releases, you're not gonna see me here. I'm gonna be playing Dawn Trail like a mad woman. Or maybe I'll be stuck in the queues. I'll be stuck trying to get to the server. Yeah, they are adding new servers also to prevent congestion when the expansion releases, because holy shit, the Endwalker release was chaos with that. There were queues of like thousands of people. You had to wait hours to get into the game. The servers were all super saturated because everyone wanted to play. Hell yeah, Dawn Trail! And it's very fitting! Dawn Trail is the vacation expansion, so what best way to start your vacations than going into a vacation in Final Fantasy XIV? A vacation that is probably not gonna last very long for what we've seen, because I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna last for very long as a vacation. Things are going to go south very fast, I feel. I cannot trust Final Fantasy XIV to make a chill expansion. That's just impossible. I have so many questions. Yeah, today they did a stream announcing some job announcements, some job updates and stuff. They said what they were gonna change about the classes that there are, and they talked about the new classes. They showed a little bit of what they do and how they work. I really like Pictomancer, I really want to play it. Pictomancer is gonna be an amazing magic class. I really want to play that. This color? Wait. I'm gonna try something. Wait, not overlay multiply? more like this. The Moogle beam. There was one attack that was like an avalanche of Moogle pom-poms. Just threw a bunch of Moogle pom-poms to an enemy. That was something. I hope I can also finish doing all the things I've got pending to do. I don't have that many things left to do. I've done most of the quest lines that there are. All I'm missing is the relics and Bolja, and that's it. I have barely anything else left to do. I have beaten the game. Well, I'm missing like endgame raiding, but that's kind of scary to get into. I want to try, but it's scary. Hardest thing I've done has been practicing and then Walker Extreme, but that's all that I've done. I want to try again. I hope I can clear it next time. Is gonna be all the shadow. Said no, you're never gonna play Guardian Tales proposes. Write down a synopsis of the story, spoilers, and all into a 20-page document with images. Wait, what? But if I know nothing about it, do I have to like invent it or have you written? Tell me if you think the story was good. Oh, you write it down, okay. I mean, 20 pages is a lot. I could try, but 20 pages is a lot. I don't know if I'm liking this shading color. Maybe I'm just gonna try with something else. Something that looks more like the shading it should be. Like a closer color to the base color and then just use effects. I think it's gonna be better. 4-year-old gacha game. Yeah, probably not gonna play. Too many gachas already. Which reminds me, someday I should also try to reinstall Star Rail. I had to uninstall it because I had no space left in my computer. And I hadn't been playing it, so might as well not have it there occupying space for nothing. But just when I uninstall it, they drop a good story update, it seems. From what I know, people have really been liking the new story arcs. Maybe I'll prepare it, and if you read it, then you read it, and if you don't, then you don't. Yeah! I will keep it in mind, that's for sure. Let's see, maybe a color like this. Yeah. Space Disneyland! That's a very accurate description from what I've seen. Space Disneyland. All I hear is that it's really good. So that's nice to see. It's nice that it's good. I'm glad. I will go back to it someday. Maybe they motivate me. They motivate me to come back. I might reinstall it. Oh, this sounds like Mickey in English. I've seen people compare the clock Scribblo Bimblo with Dante Limbus Company. I know there's a lot of things in the story that sound like Limbus or Project Moon references. There has to be someone in Hoyoverse that has played Project Moon games, for sure. Happen to have a friend who realized Guardian Tales and he talks about it pretty often and tries to get me and a couple other friends to play it so I have an idea of what happens. Is it good? Is it good from what your friend has said? Oh wait, that's not where the shadow should be. This is where the shadow should be. Bit of shadow here too. Mind if I rant about Hoyoverse storytelling because I've never been so infuriated with how often they prefer to just write it as if it was a visual novel trying to put you to sleep. Yeah, I guess. There's writing and writing in Hoyoverse games, I feel. A lot of times the writing is super convoluted. And I feel like it's hard to keep track of it. And a lot of times I feel like they kind of force you to know things about the previous games, about Honkai especially. Because there's a lot of references to it. There can be a lot of proper nouns, definitely. Well, I heard it's good stuff, you're really selling it well. Nice! That's good. The developers are really gonna have to stay. They are gonna have to start paying him for marketing. His Honkai Rail story was 90% exposition, 1% action, 2% gameplay, and 7% loading screens. I guess if it ends up going the visual novel route, that's also fine. In the end, these kind of games are a lot about the story. It also depends on how enjoyable the story is written, but... and how there's writing for different kinds of tastes. Being a visual novel with some gameplay is also not a bad thing to be. Visual novel would be fine if they didn't have the best cinematics, the permanent 3D models to recreate scenes. The models look very good. And I know at least with promotional videos of characters, sometimes they go super hard. They go really hard to promote some characters. Need some gradient here in these shadows. Gonna save. Let's add a bit of gradient. still looping the Kafka video. The last one, aside from the Acheron videos that also go super hard, I watched the Sparkle video. That goes incredibly hard. There was one of the promotional videos that you can tell they dropped a lot of budget in there. Don't play the game though, I only like the music. Yeah, the music is really good. You could from the beginning establishes what its prepared storytelling method is gonna be. Physics is not storytelling though. But nah, understandable. Jokes aside. But let's be honest. But physics is not storytelling. Fate goes by heart a visual novel, and every panel has got their illustrations. They always get very good artists for Fate Grand Order. And the craft essences are super cool. There's a lot of them that are super cool. I will never not be sad about the time I rolled for a craft essence and I did not get it. Back when I played Fate Grand Order, and there was the Karano Kyokai collab, there was a craft essence I really wanted. I got everything but the craft essence. I will never not be sad about that. Yeah, I know, I was joking. I was joking. The game is not just the physics, even though the physics are there. It is not just the physics. Those physics are really compelling. I'm sure they have convinced more than one person to play the game, that's for sure. Yes, storytelling. Let's add some more lines in the hair. Maybe I can also try to shape this part of the hair a bit more. Maybe give it the vibe of the hair strands. Like this. Bit more shading here. That's the problem with live service games. They can give you everything at once. They have to segment it or you won't come back. Yeah, the problem of the constant updates. They need to keep giving new content for people to stay in the game. Because when you finish a game that is finished, that's it. Unless you want to replay it, you're done with the game. You probably won't touch it again. And won't use money in it again. Which is, I think it's also fine from a storytelling perspective. It's like books. You buy a book, you read the book, and then unless you want to read it again, you're finished with the book. But maybe sometimes there's a sequel of the book. And then you go and buy the sequel if you like the first book. It used to be more like that with video games, but now there's like, you finish a book and now there's a, oh wait, there's an extra chapter that you can buy that adds more to the book. And it's a DLC. Maybe you can buy this book that has a different description for the characters, like skins. What color are you using to shade? Right now it's this kind of orangish. It's this orange color right now. It's a very desaturated orange. Well, right now, more than painting with that color, what I'm doing is erasing it. Right now, it's like I'm painting with the eraser. I'm deleting parts of the shading that I've done, so I can add a bit of light to it. Here. Don't know if my comment didn't send or if I didn't send it, but well, I'm over it. I don't know which one you mean. If it's the one about life service, yep, I did read it. Oh. I don't know, I feel like it's not a bad thing that if you finish a game, maybe you don't pick it up again. Sometimes experiencing a story once is all that you need. Doesn't necessarily reflect the impact that the story has had on you. I think the important thing is what stays with you about the story. Like if you had a good time with it, if you learned anything from it, if you liked any of the characters. The experience of experiencing the story or the game or whatever it is that you read or played or watched. Sometimes that's all that's necessary. But I guess that does not give money, so companies don't like it if it's just that. And they want more. And then they make online services, and then they make Yomi very mad. Stupid online services. I will never forgive them. It's all capitalism's fault. La culpa siempre es del capitalismo. It's up to me because that's only a problem in Genshin and Honkai Star Rail because Impact Third has a ton of those CG 3D action scenes. Oh yeah, there's a lot of long cutscenes that are just 3D animation, right? And sometimes it's like a big thing that they release. Genshin also kind of does that. There's always some 3D cutscenes here and there for important moments. But they're usually pretty short most of the time. Unless it's something, a very important point of the story. There are some important points that have long cutscenes in 3D and they are really cool. Could literally get a 60 episode anime from all those cinematics. Yeah, I think there are a lot more in Star Rail, in Impact, Honkai Impact 3rd. Yup. With Genshin, you only get 2 episodes and pick up your parish. All of them are unskippable, also when I'm trying to catch up and start playing the TCG. That's true. Honestly, the card gaming engine is really good. It was really addicting. The days were after it released. I played it a lot. It was really fun. Still play it from time to time when I want to take a break from doing quests, because I've got so many quests abandoned and forgotten. I've got like 10 character quests that I haven't done yet. It's 2024. Guess who still has not done Azdaha even once? I haven't finished Zhongli's second story. Haven't even started it. I skip button to Genshin and the game is good again. I cannot agree, because I'm against skip buttons in stories. I don't like when people skip the stories. But that's just a personal thing. People are free to play however they want. If they want to skip the story, it's not up to me to decide. But I'm the kind of person who reads even the most secondary quests. We came back to the game just to play it along near all the cards. Oh my god. Honestly, very respectable. Someone complains, skip it even harder. Zaku, why? No, don't skip the story in games. The story is there for a reason. People have put effort in writing it. And sometimes it's very cool. There are very cool details and things that can be missed if you don't read all the story and secondary missions. I didn't read all the secondary missions in Final Fantasy XIV, all the random yellow quests. I did all of those and read all of them. I remember some of those very fondly. Especially in the Walker areas, there are some that are super good. So I don't like it when people skip story. Ah. It's personal. Let's add a bit of light here, or at least a bit. Every detail from a random side quest. The head of the Carpenters Guild in Gardenia drinks wood shaving tea. That's very funny, yeah. I'm a dirty cutscene skipper, I'm sad to admit. Oh no, how could you? Skipping scenes in Final Fantasy XIV? No! How could you? Unforgivable. This is unacceptable. Go back and rewatch all the Realm Reborn cutscenes, all of them. Couldn't disagree more. If the story was good, I wouldn't even have the need to skip them. But the thing is, sometimes you need to go through the bad parts of the story to enjoy the good parts even more. Because sometimes for example, Final Fantasy XIV, there's a lot of things that are said in Realm Reborn that then become relevant in later expansions, and I feel like the build-up that Realm Reborn kinda gives with, you know, meeting the important characters of the story and having the first adventures with them, it helps make the things from later on hit even more and better. I don't know, at least it did add to me, to live the adventure, to make it become more important to me. But again, everyone plays however they want, and it's not up to me to decide how people should play, even if I'm complaining about it right now. So don't take it too seriously. Yeah, the inn is there, so you can go watch all the Realm Reborn cutscenes there. It's your punishment for skipping cutscenes. Only skip bad stories or side stories that I'm not invested in, and even when presented the option I usually don't skip them because the story is good. Yeah, that is understandable. Stories may have hidden elements that make the story better and more interesting later. It's difficult to accurately judge a story you haven't already experienced. That's also true, yeah. I also feel like watching those stories again after you have already played them or experienced them, there's always things that you may not have noticed at first. It happens to me a lot. I've been watching people play Final Fantasy XIV from the beginning, and I'm noticing so many things I had forgotten. And if I hadn't rewatched all of that, I would not have noticed. I'm noticing so many things, like characters being mentioned way early on, and things that become relevant later being mentioned from the start. It's like I'm understanding the story a lot better from experiencing it again. I think everyone can agree. You don't skip Hildebrand. Yeah. You don't skip Hildebrand. That's an amazing. It's an amazing experience. Hildebrand has to be experienced every second of it. Every second of it. I agree that adding more context to the overall story is great, but in Final Fantasy XIV the initial story is good and I'm gonna be more invested and willing to see everything. That is true, yeah. I think with 14 the promise of the story getting good later on is what kinda keeps people playing at the start, because I know that a lot of people do not like Realm Reborn. It is boring for a lot of people, not for me, because I love side quests and I love getting fetch quests. No, my letter says a hero. Anyway. No. How could you? Those words. Not every story is a good story, and if Genshin... Oh yeah, well, I already read that, yep. Genshin, I do feel like a lot of the dialogues do feel like they are saying a lot of things, but they are not saying anything at the same time. And I feel like sometimes it's actively confusing, that I can agree. A lot of times it is actively confusing until later on. Especially with side quests. There's a lot of side quests that are very confusing until you get what the hell is going on. And again, skipping the story is like one of the main things in Genshin, so skipping is like actively deciding to open the game and not play at all, so I don't see the point in it. Yeah. And also, sometimes people complain about not getting what is happening in the story after skipping it, and it's like, of course you're not getting it, you skipped it. What are you complaining about? Of course you don't get what's going on. You need to read it to understand it. Here. Unless you only play for the exploration or the abyss. The exploration is also one of the most fun parts. I think it's one of my favorite parts. I do love the exploration. But I do enjoy the story too. Another thing that helps me enjoy Genshin even more is that I play the story with my dad. So that makes it more fun. And it also motivates me to continue because it's like, okay, today we're gonna continue this, yay! Understood all of Inazuma from two simple words, evil dictator. Then it was changed to misunderstood dictator. Inazuma was rushed. It was definitely rushed. I do feel like it could have been better. It built up very well on the first two parts, and then the third part felt super rushed. Yeah, the TCG. That's valid. Honestly, playing for the TCG is very valid. Okay, I think the hair is mostly done. The rest we can do with some effects. Let's add a little bit shadow like this. Now the hair, because I completely forgot to paint the hair here. Yo, Nirvana, welcome! How's it going? Money exchange, is that your theory for what is happening here? I haven't given context of what is going on in this image that I'm drawing. It's a secret CG. Is this a tutorial on how economy works? Maybe. You'll have to find out when the story releases. It will all become clear. For now, I'm not giving any context to keep the surprise. Well, the surprise, the mystery. There's not really much surprise. Spice and Wolf season reboot, I think. Oh yeah, I remember that. They announced it, right? I haven't watched even the first one, but I had it in my list of things to watch from a long time ago, along with so many other things that I have never watched. There we go. Maybe more shadow inside the hair. There we go. The Inazuma story was literally just, you can be here. Why? Because the story hasn't said so yet. Yeah. Inazuma was rushed. It could have been so much better. Let's see, what are we missing? Maybe some chromatic fringe, that also can add a lot. Let's get this. Oh no! I painted here on the wrong layer. I guess we can disguise it a little bit. Like this. Oh, that reminded me! Another game got announced recently! Maybe you might have seen it around, but you know One Shot? The RPG Maker game? The creators are making another game! I'm very excited for it! Especially because I know it's the main artist. I've been following her for many years, since I started using the internet almost. Since like many years ago, and I remember her posting about that story like more than 10 years ago. So it's so cool to see it exist now. It's so cool. I'm gonna search for the trailer because it's really nice. It's gonna release a Kickstarter on the 21st, it seems. And I'm super excited for it. It's this. Like imagine your childhood project finally becoming real. I can't imagine how cool it must be. It looks so different from the previous iterations of the story, because it was also going to be a webcomic a long time ago. I think she released a couple chapters of it like a long time ago, and it felt very different from what it seems like it's going to be now. It looks so nice. I'm definitely gonna play it when it comes out. Super excited for it. It looks so good. Do you have a childhood project, Yomi? Yeah, I do. Still haven't done them. A lot of childhood projects feel like, I'm still not ready to do it, I'm still not ready. And a lot of them have changed a lot along the way. There's one that I've got almost planned, and I would love to work on it after I finish my current projects. It's probably one of the most potential projects that I have as a next thing to do. It's all planned basically. There's only one part that I need to quite make clear, but yes. Aren't we looking at it? Well, this one isn't that much as a childhood project, but it's, how to explain this? I could talk a lot about this. Remember back when One Shot started, it was originally a game made for an official RPG Maker competition. Oh yeah, that's true! I think it wasn't because of a pirated RPG Maker, it was because they edited the executable to make the meta things work. The things that the game does to affect your computer and stuff. And that was supposed to be not allowed. I remember it was for the RPG Maker... No, what was it? IGMC, Indie Game Making Contest. It was for the IGMC 2014, I think? But yeah... I remember playing the first version too. It's so cool that One Shot has become so well known, that it got the remake. I played the remake on the channel. It was one of the first games that I played on the channel. And it was so cool seeing the finished story, the complete thing. A lot of things felt the same, but a lot of things felt very improved. It felt a lot more expanded, like playing the same game but even better. It was so cool. I was streaming it and the dev was there and she asked me to stop solving the puzzles for him. Yeah, understandable. I can't wait to see the next game. It looks so pretty. But yeah, this project, it is connected to a childhood project. I guess I could tell a little bit about which ones are my childhood projects. One of them is definitely the stairway, because before I made it, I had it in mind for a long time. But also I made it a long time ago, so it doesn't exactly count as a childhood project made so later on. But what else? For example, let me check. I'm gonna check the OC list because there's also story list in there. There's like a bunch of them. A lot of stories have also been discarded along the way because I couldn't really... I wasn't that happy with them as time passed. It was more of a, yeah, this sounded cool at the start, but now that I have grown more and I've thought more about it, maybe this is not the kind of thing I would like to make. But if we're talking childhood stories, there is one The one where this character comes from, the one where she was a side character. I can show it with the chibis. It's Yomi getting distracted time again. Let's go. There's this, you know, we all kind of have a vision of a super cool long JRPG. At some point, most people have imagined, wow, I would love to make a super long JRPG, one of those 100-hour epic adventures. This is one of those projects for me. It's the project where is she? Oh yeah, well, these three and these one too. Gonna put her here, I'm sorry, Badri. These four are the protagonists of this story. These four in the middle. They are the main characters of this epic JRPG that doesn't exist yet and that it has no shape. All that I have of this story is like ideas and scenes and a very undefined progression and a lot of characters, of course. It's like I have the world, but the story has no shape yet. So it's a story that I would love to make, but it's not exactly shaped as a story yet. It's more of a world. And the alchemist lady, she was a side character in there, and I ended up thinking more about her than the other story, so now she's the main character. But yeah, that's one of the childhood stories. Another one would be... I guess the cafe story would count. The story with the characters of the cafe where the so-called yellow Yomi is from. This one is also kinda childhood project. It's been in my brain for a long time. And another one, remember all those fairies that I drew in Paint Monday Challenge? That's another one. Those are literally characters from my childhood. It was like my very first OCs, and then many years after I thought, what if I revive all those OCs and made a story for them, like something that baby Yomi would have loved to see. Like they're characters from when I was like 7 years old, so they are old as hell. And another one, I guess there's another one that kinda counts. Oh yeah, the one that I've got planned is the one where this guy is the protagonist, and this other character also shows up there. These two are probably from the other childhood project that I would like to do next. This one is all planned. I've got all the story for this planned. I just need to write it and get to work on it, but I got all the world super clear. I got all the characters super clear. So yeah, maybe after I finish all the things that I have to make, this will be the next project that I'll do. But first I need to finish like 5 things. Well, maybe not 5, but at least 3. There's at least 3 things I need to finish. Stories of the Dreaming World, La Gran Art, and Thread Days. That's 3 things. It's a lot. Maybe more along the way, I don't know. Someday I'll make it. But it did change a lot. That story changed a lot along the way. Baby Yomi making fairies is adorable. Ah! I really liked fairies. I was a big fan of fairies when I was a kid. I had all those... Remember those super old fairy statues? I had so many of those. I had so many fairy statues. They were my anime figurines of my childhood. I had a super pretty one that was on a swing. She was super cheap because one of her food was broken. She had like 1 broken foot. She had no food when I bought her. So my parents ended up making food to replace the missing one, and I kept her in my room. She was super pretty. I don't know where she is. She's gotta be somewhere, but I don't know where. By then you'll have 900 OCs. Hopefully not. Maybe not. I'll try to restrain myself. I'm doing well. I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm restraining myself from making new OCs. So far I'm doing well. I've only added 2 new characters this year. And it's been 5 months, almost. So yeah, I think we're doing fine on that. Nothing to worry about. There's totally nothing to worry about. Those 2 characters were necessary. Funnily enough, they are both related to this lady here. They both have to do with her. One of them is this one, so... we are witnessing the reason why I had to add a new character to the list. Yo-hooo, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! I hope you're doing well! I'm working on some CGs today. Okay, time to paint the lines. And then with that we can add some more effects. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the buttons first. And add some shadow to the buttons. Working too nice. Good luck with work. Let's get some work done. We got this. This goes here. This story, even though it did start out from a childhood story, I think it's more of an updated thing. It's more of a present kind of thing. It's personal in a way that means a lot to the Yomi of the present. So I really want to do it and do it justice. I thought a lot about what this story means to me, well, what this collection of stories in general means to me. But I'm going to keep it to myself for now. But all I can say is that it does mean a lot. It's probably one of the most personal things that I can make at the moment. Can't wait for Yomi to have her full 60-hour RPG and then have those 4-hour essays explaining every aspect of the story and lore. I could, but I'm also kind of curious to see what people take from them. Because the stories may mean something to me, but maybe someone else gets a different lesson from it. And I'm curious to see that too. But to me the, let's say, moral of the story, I guess? I don't know if I would call it the moral of the story, because it's a bit more than that. It's more of a theme. Like, the main theme of the story is very clear to me. But also, if I have to be the one to explain the characters, that might mean that I have not made them well. I kinda don't want to have to explain the characters because I have hopes that I'll be able to write them well and that the intent will be understood from what happens and how they are written. So I hope that I do my best with that. Yeah, I hope that the idea will be understandable or transmitted well. I think that's a best way to see it. A better way to see it, to say it. You know what they say, show don't tell? I wanna improve my telling, my showing. My showing storytelling. Need to make a full story but leave out some details for the audience to fill in too. That too, yeah. I mean, in part that's why I'm making this story as separate scenes that can be tied together. Because at the moment the stories do seem disconnected. So I'm curious about how people would place them together. I have not explained directly in the stories how they are connected, so I'm curious. I'm curious to see if they are transmitted well. Can't wait to skip the 60-hour Yomi game story to enjoy the RPG aspects. Stig? Stig, I think we need to talk. You wouldn't do this to me, right? You wouldn't do this to me. There are no RPG aspects in this story. I'll speak to you very, very seriously. But I do wonder about how much of the story is understood from what there is at the moment. And also, one thing I'm worried about that I've mentioned before in other streams is that I don't know how enjoyable it is so far. Because it is enjoyable to me because I know how everything is tied together. I know what everything means because the story is all in my brain. But I don't know how it feels to experience it from scratch without knowing anything. So I don't know, I hope that it's enjoyable, at least in some way. If I were to make a game with a story, don't care if the story is good or bad, I would still have the skip button for those that don't care. I mean, that's in the end, that's a way to make it more available to people with different playstyles. So I don't think it's a bad thing. Can't wait to farm level as in Yomi's story. Someday I might add a little bit of a more RPG-ish part. Because right now these stories are just little scenes. They don't have gameplay at all, it's just reading with images. But I do have an idea for a second part. And the second part would have different formats. Right now I'm trying to mix different formats of visual stuff. For example, one story has maps like a game, it has sprites like a game, it has stock sprites. But the other stories, one is more like a picture book, another one is set more visual novel-ish. I want to try different formats for the storytelling with this first one. And then with the second one, I want to try completely different formats for the whole thing. For example, one part is gonna be more like a diary of sorts. Another one could be like a visual novel, another one could be like an RPG with battles. I don't know, depending on the part I want to try changing the format. Kind of like a recurrent thing in the series of stories. I don't know. But yeah, the story isn't gonna be finished with Stories of the Dreaming World. There's a second part after that, and then a third part that is the conclusion. I've got it all planned. But for now it's just little short stories. Probably when there are more stories it's gonna be a lot more enjoyable too. Right now it's just three disconnected stories, so maybe it's not that interesting. And that's fair. ¡Yo-hooo, Leo! ¡Bienvenido! Pues voy avanzando poco a poco. Tengo esta CG a medias. Creo que por lo menos podré acabar una. Y creo que una es más que suficiente con lo mucho que me he distraído. He perdido el reto de no distraerme. Sounds good, it would add a lot of variety. Yeah. It's also, like, depending on how I imagine every story, I imagine a different format for each. So I want to reflect that in the different sides of the story. Also, Leo, acabo de acordarme. Dije que no tenía ninguna chica perro, ¿cierto? Es mentira, tengo una. Me acordé después del stream. Remember how I said last Monday that I did not have any dog girls? I have one! Haha, one. Pun intended. It's my dog Zodiac! I've got a dog Zodiac! I forgot about her! Wait, she's in this image. This one! My dog Zodiac! Ta-chan! My only dog girl! mi única chica perro! Sí que tenía una! She's so cute, I really like her design. She's baby. Algún día tengo que terminar estos artes. Someday I need to finish these artworks. Never finish them. Well, this one I did. And this one I did too with a different design. But the other four I haven't. The girl. She's so cute. She's baby. But yes, there is a dog girl. Pensé que era otra gato, que va. Es chica perro. Porque es la Zodíaco perro. Alright, let's try painting the lines, and from there we can do something with the background and adding some effects. Gonna paint the lines in purple as a base. Now we can paint all the other things. I said before, but dog girls better than cat girls. But consider fox girls. It's kind of both. It's kind of both cats and dogs at the same time. Fox girls good. I forgot to paint the table, I'm dumb. Oh no. Se me olvidó pintar la mesa. No, acabo de darme cuenta. Ah. Less tsundere cat girls. Yep, true. And fox girls are usually smug. Except when they are super soft, like Ruby. She's super soft. Where's the table? Oh, this is the background, of course. The table is not here. Table is here. That's cheating, you can have both at the same time. Why not? It's not cheating, it's playing it smart. Why not both? That's the question. Maybe the table was white all along. Yeah, it is white, it is white. But I want to add some light effect to it so it doesn't look plain. Maybe I can even add a bit of texture to it. Let's see. Light should be something like this. But it's supposed to be like a light on top of the scene. So we can do it like this. Now we delete the leftover color. Yo-hooo, Leo, welcome! The other Leo, we have two Leos. Yo-hooo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Took at least 4 minutes to load the chat so you could chat. Yeah, more people have been having trouble with the chat today. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not a good day for the YouTube chat. The chat on screen also decided to not work, so that one is also not doing too well. Now it works, but I had to fix it before the stream. Lately, every time that I open OBS to prepare a stream, the chat does not work. I don't know why. Okay, let's add a texture to it. Look at that. It's got a texture. Now if we lower this, we can have the texture. Ooh. And a bit of a different scale so it looks visible. There we go. Have trouble thinking what to chat. That's fine. There's no obligation to write anything in the chat. As long as you're here chilling and having a good time, that's what matters. That's the important part. Went to route today, but then I was tasked with getting bread. No, the bread took your memories. And forgot. I hope that you can find time to draw. Now, even if we blur, the texture is still here. The magic of side textures. Fresh browser when source becomes active. That doesn't even work. That does not work. It's just that like the entire widget, it just fails. It does not update. It does not appear. It literally doesn't do anything. I have to remake it every time to make it work. I've tried in many different ways and none work. Sometimes it still works. It just happens randomly, so maybe with some luck tomorrow it will work. There we go. Maybe we could add something else to this. It looks like a mantle. What could it be? Oh. Maybe something that makes it look a bit like a mantle this way? I don't know. I don't know how to draw mantles. I would need references. And I guess this kind of works. Yeah, this kind of works. Maybe this one can be a bit lower. Now we got the lights. Oh wait, we need to paint more lines still. This whole part still needs some lines. Yeah, let's paint the whole thing. Random weird fact of the day. Remember when that Tifa clip got popular on a Zoom call for the novel a couple of years ago? What? What? Why? Very weird, but okay. I painted on the wrong layer. Oh, that wasn't it in like the Vatican or some? I don't know. I don't know the details and I don't know if I want to know. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh wait, no, the color here got kind of blurred. Maybe I should paint some more detail on top of everything. At least the coins. The coins look super fake. Maybe I can do some paint over on top of everything. It might help make the scene look a lot more gloomy. Counterfeit coins. Maybe we're onto something. Maybe they are fake. Give them enough details so up close you know they are coins. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'll do that. I'm gonna add some more detail to everything. At least most of the CG is done, so maybe I'll be able to put it in the game and show you guys a little bit of breadcrumb of a screenshot. Wait, coins, wasn't it corn? Maybe it is corn. Maybe I need to make it more detailed corn. But how to make the joke you could only see details quite literally up close. I'm gonna draw every single pixel of the heads of the coins. Nah, it's not gonna be grass level, it's not gonna be grass level. I'm gonna make it bearable this time. Not gonna be hell like the grass. Take care, Leo, good luck at work, thank you so much for coming. I hope it goes well. Make the Mario coins and call it a day. Counterfeit Mario coins. It's an unexpected crossover. So unexpected, not even I expected it. And it's my story. The bad part is that if I add more detail to this, I will want to add the same amount of detail to all the other images. That might be a bad idea, but at least for this one I want to do it. I will try. There aren't that many images. I think I'm missing the sketch for one, but so far it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 CGs. Can't be that bad to make all of them. How many CGs will this specific story have? Minimum 6, but maybe I'm missing one, so maybe it's like 7. And they don't have that many variations like the stories of like the CGs of the third story. So it shouldn't be harder than that one. There aren't that many images, famous last words. And then Yomi regretted her words. 3 months later, she still had not finished all of them. Yomi is joking about that right now, but that is very much possible. Well, I guess I can always make more streams to work on them, right? At least the non-spoilery ones. Wait, am I dumb? Did I paint the face in the wrong layer? Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I did, and the expression is in another layer. This is how I feel right now. This expression that you see right here, this is how I feel right now. Anyway, let's try to fix that really fast. There is a way. I'm just gonna select these. Like select all of these. I'm gonna select everything, including the red part. I'm gonna copy paste it and erase it from here. I'll paste it on the expression. And now I can copy paste all these shadows. This is nightmare fuel. Like this. Yo-hooo! How's it going? Bienvenido. ¿Qué tal estás? Y ese es Mausito. Es la mascota del chat, nos está acompañando. Vale, y ahora aquí. And now I just need to fix things. Now I just need to fix the shadow here. Here, no, not here. That's the background. Here. And it will be as if I never made a mistake ever in my life. Y todo bien. Pasa que me he dado cuenta de que había pintado los ojos en la capa equivocada y he tenido que arreglarlo. Pero bien, esto está bastante avanzado. Respecto al principio está muy avanzado. We've made quite a bit of progress since the start. So I'm happy enough. Estoy bastante feliz. Gonna fix this a bit. Lo de la capa siempre es horrible, siempre ocurre. Pero no pasa nada, ahora ya está arreglado. Y ahora ya puedo seguir pintando en la capa correcta. Now I can continue painting in the right layer. A Yo mistake. Yeah, unheard of. This never happens. This totally never happens. This is a very rare occasion. It's never going to be repeated again. Enjoy the Yo mistake while it lasts. It's not like I'm going to paint on the wrong layer again, literally in the next stream. Now BI. Y falta pintar un poco de estos píxeles. ¡Yum! There we go. Miguel Ángel famosamente pintó la cúpula de Capilla Sixtina en la capa equivocada la primera vez y tuvo que rehacerla. ¡No! ¡Qué horrible! Artista clásico struggles. Desde tiempos inmemoriales, los artistas hemos pintado en capas equivocadas. Seguirá ocurriendo por los tiempos de los tiempos. Nunca dejará de ocurrir. ¿Por qué está esto? ¿Qué es esto? Ahora. There we go. Let's paint the hair a little bit more. Now the eyes. Creo que una vez termine esto ya descansaré por hoy y seguiré en otro momento. Aún hay algún par más de CGs que puedo hacer en stream, así que puedo aprovechar para hacer las que son spoiler fuera de stream y las que sí que puedo enseñar, hacerlas aquí y así me reparto más del trabajo. So there are still a couple CGs I can do here. So I'm probably gonna do the spoilery ones off stream and I'm gonna save those to do them here. This way I can still pressure myself to work here a little bit and continue this as soon as I can. I wanna release the next story soon. Time to fix this. I'm definitely gonna do paint over here because there are some parts that look just bad. I want to fix that. Yeah, more content, better. For now, I think this is good progress enough. Still needs a lot more. This is improvable. This is very, very improvable. Esto es muy mejorable. A ver. It is definitely improvable. Es definitivamente muy, muy, muy mejorable. I'll try my best with it to be able to get as accurate as possible what I want to do with it. It needs more color effects and a better ambient overall, I think. It can be improved. Not too happy with it so far, but at least it's some good progress. So as long as we keep working from here, I think we can get it right. No me acaba de convencer mucho cómo queda de momento, pero creo que por lo menos es un paso. At least it's a good step. Let's see. Maybe this, but with a more desaturated vibe. Quizá algo así, pero un poco más desaturado. Creo que esta capa tampoco hace tanto. Creo que oscurece demasiado este lado. How's been your day, Yomi? It's been great! I had very good food today! And I made a food experiment yesterday. I made breaded hot dogs. Ayer hice hot dogs rebozados. Estaban bien, no quedaron mal, pero son muy difíciles de rebozar. The breading is really hard to do with hot dogs. I have to try with the different recipe because my improvised recipe did not turn out that well. Yeah, just normal hot dogs without the bun. So, since I'm gonna leave it here for today, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna put it in the game. And I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna show it to you as thanks for accompanying me today. Let's see. Milanesa de salchicha. Sí, milanesa de salchicha. You've been on it for quite a while. Did you eat? No, not yet. I always eat after the stream. Never say that again. Okay, let me close this. I need to resize this really fast because the stitches need to be a bit smaller. Milanesa de salchicha. Yeah. Let me cook. I'm onto something. Let's see. I'm gonna open RPG Maker and I'm gonna put it in the game. And we'll see. What screenshot can I show? Because, oh, I hit side by mistake. Choco milanesa de salchicha. Oh, Dios mío. Claro, porque es rebozado. Es como pan con chocolate. Es como choco nuggets, pero con salchicha. Yo, señor, welcome. How's it going? I'm almost done for today, but I made some good progress with these. I've been able to kind of progress a little bit. This is still improvable, but I think it's looking better now with the effects. The background will look a lot better when it's blurred. Right now it just looks empty. But I think it's looking pretty decent so far. I'm not super satisfied with it, but I think if I paint it a little bit more, we can do something nice with it. And now I'm gonna put it in the game and take a screenshot because I've worked on this with no context at all. So maybe I can do this to add a little bit of context as a little breadcrumb. As thanks for accompanying me today. Let's see, what screenshot can I take? And that what's going on is this scene. Purple is hungry and blonde is flexing cheese balls collection. Wait, the blonde one is a lady too, yeah. The blonde one is also, she's just a very, very tall lady. Oh, let's see. I think any screenshot I show is gonna reveal what is going on. Wonder if I can find one that works. Do you want? Do you want to know what's going on completely? Like, you're still not gonna see what happens in the story, but did you look so good? Is it finished already? Not yet. I want to fix it a little bit more. I wanna fix the background also, but it's almost done. It's getting close to being done. It's hard to find a screenshot that could show. Let's see. Trying to decide while reading the text. I can show this one. This one is kinda This one will tell you what this is all about. Yomi challenge. Not reveal her secret lore level as long as her brain allows, not long it seems. I'm gonna take multiple screenshots and maybe one kinda works to give a bit of a teaser that doesn't reveal everything. This is not getting distracted, I am finishing, so I'm doing something to give thanks. Let's see... ¡Delicioso en el calabozo! ¡Ese título! ¡Yeah! ¡Disfrútalo! The title was clickbait anyway! Let's see... I'm trying to decide. Give me a second. It's hard. I guess maybe this one is ambiguous enough. This one is ambiguous enough. Because I don't want to reveal everything. I want the story to happen when it happens. Let me get this screenshot. Ta-da! There you go! That's a screenshot of it in game! This is all I'm gonna give you! Someone hit your head and you're unconscious with a rat instead of stars around! Oh my god, that's true! Oh my god, it does look like that! But yeah, there you go! That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. What is going on? We'll find out when the story releases. Can you eat these delicious chocolate coins? Who attacked me? The emotional damage. All the things that I have to do attacked me. So, this will be all for today, I think. I'm gonna continue this CG some other time. I'm gonna work on the more spoilery ones off stream, so you don't know what's going on in this story. So yeah, we'll see. Let me close all of this. And yeah, more next time. Tomorrow I'll be working on La Gran Art with Olive, so I'll see you here again. We're gonna be continuing the things. I'm gonna be continuing with the cards. I only have one card left to fix and it shouldn't be very hard. So yeah, I'll see you here again. And then maybe I'll work on some other stuff. I've been learning about how to improve the maps, so maybe I'm gonna do some of that too. Yep. I need to remake the map and divide it better and and see how to work on the shadows. That's gonna be we'll learn more about Taylor Swift. We will. We'll see you tomorrow on Taylor Swift Fun Facts, the channel. I know nothing about Taylor Swift. Apparently Olive knows more than about Taylor Swift than me. I have no idea. Before you, can you say America, yeah? Hello! Okay. For now, this will be all. Hello! I didn't remember that was from Azumanga Daioh. I found out on a stream some time ago. How's this Not Pain Monday going? It's going well! I made a lot of progress with this CG. Ta-ta! This is how it looks, and this is how it looks in game with a little screenshot teaser of what is going on here. Yo, Luis! Thank you for coming. But for now, I'm finishing for today. Yep, it's been some good progress, even if I have failed with the challenge of not getting distracted. But we all knew that was gonna happen. That's not a surprise at all. Yep, I'm finishing for today. Yep. So for now, thank you so much for accompanying me. See you tomorrow with more pain and game dev. For now, take care and I'll see you next time. Por ahora, cuidaos mucho y nos veremos a la próxima. Bye bye.